Maxim TV, where we're kicking into vacay mode right here at Panama House in beautiful Bondi Beach. How you feeling, Curls?
Summer doesn't get much better than this, Christy. It is good to be here with you. Of course, the lovely. Well, I appreciate the granola. I should surprise
you
me.
got to watch your midsection.
I know, summer bodies, well, it's too late to save this summer body, but we've got a big show coming up, and I tell you what, this is one of the biggest stunts I've ever been a part of, of course. A cage dive is what's happening. 2 minutes, holding my breath, shackled, just with the sheer will to survive. The only thing saving me, a 5-metre crocodile circling the cage. It's a wild stunt.
You know, I cannot wait to see you dive.
Sport Nation. What a stiff cocktail you've served up, just like they do here at Panama House. But I can tell you what, as one of Australia's leading showmen, I'm excited and thrilled to, perform a stunt like this towards the end of the series for a nice little rating spike.
I believe it was Kosher who once said, it's a small price to pay to have lost a colleague in order to gain some ratings. So,
yeah, he also claims it's a receding hairline that he's got. The hairline's sort of back to here now. I think we love you, Koshy.
We love you, Koshy. Aside from potentially disappointing stunts, we do have a fantastic show coming up for you. We've got crop diving, we've got how you can win $1 million just by fishing. Now, as our loyal viewers know...
Yes, all 26 of them, all of them from Western Tasmania.
Correct. This is the segment of the show where we get to answer your questions. But first, I have a question. Curls, with this ambitious stunt of yours, I mean, aside from ratings, just why? Why?
Let's do an AMA. Let's do an Ask Me Anything right now. We'll kick it off. What's your first question?
Why did you do this stunt?
Christy, great question. Thanks for asking me that. I'll answer that one to everyone right now. As a young child, I had a dream of one day growing up and submersing myself in a crystal glass tank, shackling myself, escaping on national digital television, like a network that's got great ratings and great viewers like 7 Mate.
Wow.
As a kid.
Really must have been a problematic child.
I was really weird. I was exceptionally strange as a child. Let's do Maxim Mail. Well, we've cracked open the Maxim at maxim.com.au inbox, and there's some pearlers here this week. Love to hear from you, though. Keep them coming through. Maxim at maxim.com.au. Mick, who's 38 from Darwin, says, G'day.
G'day, he does indeed. G'day, Christy and Curls.
G'day, Miko.
G'day.
Thank you, mate.
Did I see the old curl dog wetting his whistle in the main street of Darwin last Thursday night?
Yeah, guilty as charged, Miko. We're up there doing a bit of a shoot, a stunt with crocodiles, but also checking out the $1 million fish competition where you can win $1 million just by going fishing for barra up in the top end. More about that later on. Christy, there's one here for both of us, but from Rachel, who's 25 in Noosa. Great part of Australia. This time of year as well. Noosa's on fire. It's a belter.
Rachel says, loving season 2 of the show and loving all the girls you show each week. Can we see more Victoria's Secret models? Can we?
I think we can.
My
yes.
favourite is Lily Aldridge. Wow.
Yeah, I met Lily Aldridge a few years ago. She's an absolute legend. We've got a cracking interview with her. We had a swimsuit shoot with her a couple of weeks ago, but this interview is it's almost an AMA.
Let's roll the footage and find out those secrets.
A little bit of both. I guess city though, because I was born in the city. Soccer. I gotta go with the Lakers. I mean, I'm from LA, and when Kobe and Shaq were it was everything. 90s for sure. Tequila. I love Jay-Z. I like a beard. I like a nice beard. I am 1000% a dive bar kind of girl. Rock and roll. When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin is one of my favorite songs of all time, so Led Zeppelin.
Coming up on Maxim TV, driven by Ultratune, we tell you how you can win $1 million just for fishing with your mates. Beautiful brainiac Chloe Harrell offers some sage advice, and my co-host here performs an insane stunt. Now, we only read a select few pieces of correspondence from our Maxim mail, but this next segment actually gets a lot of fan mail.
Yeah, a lot of fan mail about the bike review, the Harley review I did. There's a few coming through on that one, yeah?
I'm actually talking about our cover girl, Chloe Harrell, who just graduated getting her Masters of Psychology. Well done, girl.
She's an absolute legend, also a Maxim cover girl, but generally cares about the mental well-being of the country. Here's Psychology.
It's no secret that Australians love a good cold beer, or 3. But sometimes this can turn into something more serious. Substance abuse occurs when the person has an inability to control the use and intake of substances, even when it's causing considerable psychological, social, and physical problems. The person may also seem dependent on the substance. This is shown by the person having an increased tolerance, typical withdrawal symptoms upon stopping, increasing larger quantities because of the tolerance, and unsuccessful attempts at trying to quit. Overall, men are twice as likely as women to have substance use disorder, usually alcohol. However, only 24% of Australians with this disorder seek professional help. If you or someone you know seems like they are abusing any type of substance, we encourage speaking to someone you trust and seeking professional help.
Now, Curls, you got up to the top end last week, didn't you?
Certainly
and that's
did.
Not a sex position, just to clarify.
Could be, though. I got you a lovely little souvenir, though, low budget. All the best front pages from the NT News. Some funny stuff in there.
I
Cracking.
genuinely love it. It's hilarious.
Got a favourite?
I do, in fact. Look, it reminds me of Garfield.
It's a
With his
cane
big
toad.
eyes.
That's an imported pest. Yeah, it's kind of similar. He's a lovely introduced species, old Garfield, but the reason we were up there, of course, was the $1 Million Fish Competition. Basically, you and your friends can catch 5 Barramundi at the moment, released in the wild with $1 million tag on it. So if you catch it and you're registered at $1millionfish.com.au, you will win $1 million. So simple. Great way to have some fun with the friends, that's for sure.
Absolutely. What an insane competition. You do have to be registered. And now Curls here actually got some practice in at a Barra farm. Let's check it out.
Now I'm just outside of Darwin, about 45-minute drive to get to Barramundi Adventures. I'm doing some training, getting ready for $1 Million Fish. If you haven't, I'm going to talk to the Barra boys here at make sure I know exactly what I'm doing before I go out there chasing the big 7-figure fish. Hopefully a metre as well, a metre plus Barra. Gentlemen, Curly,
Dorian.
Dorian, nice to meet you, mate.
Curly, Tommy, nice to meet you.
Tommy, great to meet you. Got a couple of cold ones. Mate, talk us through what's the go here, Barramundi Adventures.
Yeah, so what it is, we're just sick of everyone poaching our fishing spots, so we decided to make our own.
Yeah, nice.
We're very passionate about fishing. We're both born and bred territory locals. Yeah, just wanted to make it as easy as possible for people. Kids, family friendly, safe environment, plenty of fish. Just makes Barramundi fishing a lot easier.
Nice. We're training up for the $1 Million Fish, obviously trying to get game ready. I want $1 million in my bank account. What's the best sort of popper? Yeah, as far as lures go. Some people using thongs, some people using all sorts of stuff.
Mate, long as it's black.
Yep.
Yep. Black always works.
Black, okay. Well, there you go. Once you go black, you don't go back. Simple as that. Let's get out there, boys.
Well, the pressure was on to come up with the goods, and whilst the other legends made it look like shooting fish in a barrel, I had 0 catches and even less dignity. Until this point.
$1 Million Fish ready here. Oh, yes.
Oh, nice one.
Well done, mate. Yes. Thanks, Dorian.
60 mark, 55, 60 mark, I'd say.
Sensational. In the training ground.
This is yours, mate.
Take it. Get it back in the water before he dies, this one, eh? You into kissing the fish before you put him back, or?
No, I'll leave that to you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll get a little quick little.
Hey, no tongue, no tongue.
We'll try it again. A couple of beers, that's all. Check out this beast. A bit of funny. What's your name, sorry, mate?
Yeah, Ernie.
Ernie. Curly, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on here? The Wildcat.
Well, I needed something to get around. I'm the fish feeder, right? I know it's a hell of a job, but someone's got to do it.
I'm talking to everyone. I came to the top end to get some hot tips on catching the big barra and ideally getting one of those $1 million Barramundi for the $1 Million Fish comp.
Someone caught one, a $10,000 one just down the river from us here. So they're all over the place. Yeah.
Do you want to give me a bit of a spin in the Wildcat?
Yeah, jump in.
All right, excellent.
I'd only been in the NT a couple of hours, but managed to jump straight into a pool of people that were more genuine, straight up, and just make you feel like you've been mates for years. One thing was obvious: this place is pretty hard to feel alone. The Territorians, they call it how it is, and are more than happy to laugh and swear a little with any stranger. This place serves as a solid reminder about what's important.
Any advice for young blokes watching and to live a full life?
Yeah, just go for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, take no prisoners. Take no prisoners.
Still to come on Maxim TV, driven by Ultratune, James risks his life for the sake of ratings, and our favourite Maxim Fitness.
Can't wait to see you in the NT.
Welcome back to a death-defying episode of Maxim TV.
It is very simple. So basically it's a Perspex cage. We're lowered into the water. The top is locked. I'm fully shackled within, and then they release the crocs. It's wild.
Yeah, I think you made a mistake here, Curls.
How would you know?
Yeah, even if you're not as much as a daredevil as Curls is, you can get into some gnarly situations. And yes, it is that time where the Ultra Tune Rubber Girls help us get out of some unexpected situations.
I'll fix it up there. How much longer do you think? Just keep, say when. Say when, Christy.
No, back.
There's no going back.
Never.
No going back, mate. Car trouble?
Now they say charity begins at home, Curls.
Certainly does. She's also on the main stage at 10 and again at midnight. And gentlemen, I can't express this enough. Please ensure you tip her.
Well, we've taken charity, the random acts of kindness, not the dancer, to the streets.
Yes, it must be time that Maxim gives back our random acts of street-based kindness.
Oh, if anyone from the ATO is watching, Maxim TV is technically a registered charity and exempt from all government taxes. Cheers.
Maxim loves you.
Thank you.
No worries.
I know you're on a roll.
2, 1.
Sweet honey.
Maxim loves you. It's a free hard day today.
Can you come with me?
You know we got what you need, baby.
Free hard day. It's so cute.
Honey, come and groove along.
Maxim loves you. I think it was me.
Now, Curls, I know you've fallen for tons of emails promising the world with extending your manhood.
Well, look, over the years I've had an open mind and wallet to these things as I grew up, but luckily we've got an expert in the medical field, Dr. Nero, this week, talking us through the myths around penis pills and potions.
That's right, he's trained in London and New York and performed thousands of surgeries, from burns in third world countries to cosmetic surgery in first world. He's Dr. Nero and he's here to talk to you about the short and long of men's members.
So basically, the old trick is that's how
Don't
you tell
point that at me.
And then you can.
I'm gonna...
Hi, I'm Dr. Nero Sivathasan. I'm a cosmetic surgeon and my focus is on male genital enhancement. There are essentially 3 P's where men are being hoodwinked: pills, potions, and PRP. There are absolutely no pills or potions that can increase the length or girth of the penis. So if you receive an email regarding those, press delete. PRP, sometimes known as a vampire facial or O-shot or G-shot, is basically where blood is taken, spun, and the yellow component, which is the plasma, is injected into the tissue. There is no evidence that it works in a cosmetic way to enhance the size of the penis. Essentially, length gives bragging rights in the locker room, and girth gives satisfaction in the bedroom. So why is girth more important? In essence, the female erogenous zones are towards the outer part of the vagina, so the outer half of the vaginal vault and of course the clitoris as well. In terms of length, we say approximately 30% of the penis is buried or under the skin, and by releasing the ligament, which is a surgical procedure, we can increase the flaccid length of the penis by approximately that amount. Girth can be increased in 2 ways: non-surgically and surgically. The non-surgical approach involves the use of soft tissue fillers, and essentially similar to women getting their lips or their cheeks enhanced, we use those fillers to increase the width of the penis, and we can also increase the size of the head or glands of the penis as well. The definitive or gold standard approach is the use of a dermal fat graft. Now when I do this procedure, I take the tissue from the tummy or lower abdominal area. We essentially create a tummy tuck in the process. And then that tissue is used to carefully wrap around the penis, and we essentially then put the penis back into the skin, and the penis is now larger. They cannot use their penis for intercourse or any other purpose for about 6 weeks. At the end of the journey, which is around a year after the operation, men report high satisfaction rates, both in the bedroom and beyond. So penile augmentation surgery can have a life-changing and profound effect on the confidence and function of men in society.
Hey Have you ever found love at the gym, Jimmy?
Not really. I found tinea once. You got to wear thongs in the bathroom.
Ooh, you should
Tough
definitely
lesson.
see a doctor. Yeah.
Sorted it. It's all good. It is time for Maxim Fitness Day, but let's be honest, it's not really about fitness anymore. It's a love story.
No, and here's the burning question. Will this be the episode that Alexa and Garfield finally get together?
The lawyers say no.
Action Alexa here, and welcome to Maxim Fitness. Today we are going to talk about a very important thing called grip.
Yeah, my right grip is way bigger than my left grip. Can you fix that, maybe?
Really interesting, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about strong grip? Strong back. So grip strength is hugely important, and Garfield's been telling me that his grip strength, especially on the left, has been waning a little bit. So I thought I'd give him a little bit of a helping hand.
You know, this journey's been amazing. I've learnt so much. I've become a more rounded human, well, not rounded, but rounded emotionally. And you know, it's been overwhelming. It's been awesome. And I love Alexa. Can I say that? Is that okay? Yeah? Yeah, I love Alexa. She's great. I feel great around her. I'll never feel that way about anyone else ever again. She's the best.
She's just really motivated. I'm not quite sure what by though.
You know, Tiara and I haven't spoken a lot, well, at all in fact, but I do feel like there's a real connection there, like there's something happening. When I'm around Tiana, there's just this really great playful energy between us. I really like it.
I think Garfield has some expectations that potentially aren't quite on the same line as mine when it comes to performance, but we're getting there.
After the break, Curly performs the ultimate escape act, donuts to drool over, and we bust open the vault to unleash the fiercest woman ever to appear on Maxim. Curls, you have been talking up diving with a 5-meter croc all episode. I need to see footage.
I certainly have. We're about to play the clip right now, but basically the mental preparation is huge. Of course, physically you've got to be in peak form, but mentally the work goes in. It's
All
out of
right,
control.
sure, talk us through this prep, bud.
So I woke up in Sydney, had breakfast with a friend, jumped on a flight, went to Darwin, did the stunt for lunch.
Behold, Keldini the Great.
Heading to Crocosaurus Cove right now, going diving with crocodiles. How many deaths this week, Diana?
Just the ones that we don't like.
Okay. It's only Monday too. Talk us through what's going on here.
Oh, well, we're about to chuck in to go for a swim with the crocodile.
You guys after this? Going out for beer tonight, or what's the survival rate on this thing?
If you're mine, you'll definitely get out here alive. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Thanks, please. The skeptic inside me is worrying that the world on the plastic will crack and I'll just fall straight through. I think we're landing right on it. Can't see. Oh yeah. That was awesome, Al. Very powerful beast, aren't they? Nuts.
Yeah, no, it is. It's heavy animals, a lot of going to lead you on in here. And
Aha! Good one, Al. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Yeah, it's been a top-end gym, I'm pretty sure. Al? Making a dozen beers, Al.
Only one more ep this season, girls.
Oh yes, next week's going to be the finale of Maxim TV Season 2 and it's going to be full of surprises.
Ooh, really? I want spoilers.
No, I can't tell you anything, but it is time to crack open the vault. It is going to be a very special one this week with a very special lady.
That's right, it's Ronda Rousey, who's ex-UFC from blockbuster films right through to WWE. She's explosive, she's enchanting, and she can knock you out in seconds. Here's Rowdy.
See you next time.
Cosmetic surgery, actually, let me go back, sorry. Buried without, penile surgery, cosmetic, that are, actually, sorry, let me go back. Please remember,